The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Heidi, and I'm here with Sister So-and-so, and we're wondering if you would like to, if you've ever thought of living forever in a paradise on Earth.
What do you mean?
Well, actually, I don't know what I would say. That's all I know.
So that is, Heidi and I were talking before the show about her life as a Jehovah's Witness, and you said that that's what you would say when you would knock on the doors as a kid.
We would say, we're out here in your neighborhood speaking to your neighbors, and we're glad we got you, or that we caught you at home, and isn't the world a crazy place at the moment, and bad things are happening, and wouldn't you want to live on a paradise on Earth?
So how do you guys offer a paradise on Earth?
Well,
you just offer them no ability to have fun ever.
exactly.
Okay, so far I'm in.
Yeah.
So far it sounds pretty good.
So no
fun.
gifts, no party, no
Holidays.
anything that no holidays, and that is paradise.
Well, because suppose I mean, like Adam
Strong
and
pitch.
Eve. What they say, what we then say is that Eve messed things up.
Well, she did.
Adam
Yeah.
Carolla and Eva Green,
Yes.
the comedian and the actress.
Yeah. No, Eva Longoria.
Eva Braun, Hitler's wife.
She messed things up too.
So Adam Carolla and Hitler's wife.
Messed things up for all of us.
God damn,
Yep.
dude.
That's
So wait, what did Adam and Eve say?
So Eve wasn't supposed to take the apple from Satan, who was the snake. That's what I was taught. I really don't know much. Because I stopped caring.
Do you really not
or,
know?
Like, I really honestly really was in it for
Do you want me to
so
tell you?
long. No, like she took the apple and she wasn't supposed to eat the apple, and she did.
What
and
was
then-
made of Adam's rib? All of us?
Supposedly.
I believe it.
I mean, it sounds good.
Scientifically, it all makes sense that we all came
Completely.
from one guy's rib.
Well, we also were taught no evolution. So we
Of
were
course.
taught to believe in creation.
Yeah, Big Bang or whatever. Or the creationism.
Creationism, yeah.
Yeah, God,
Yeah.
we are all God's children. Everyone knows it.
Totally.
Like, Darren is a piece of God. I'm a piece of God.
I think God's
You're a piece of God.
pissed that I'm part of.
My God is an awesome God. You know that song?
Nope.
Oh, it's a real banger. Real banger. So, welcome to episode 105. This episode is dedicated to time management and it's brought to you by Darren Nelson.
Oh no.
Really?
Heidi, let me ask you a
I'm
question.
not laughing. I'm laughing.
Heidi, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If you were due to be here at 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
and you lived a half hour away, would you call an Uber at 1:30? Be honest.
Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would. I'd
Surrounded
probably
by
do it
idiots.
maybe like 120. 120ish.
Darren is over there just doing this.
But Uber, you're supposed
You know,
to
like that
depend
meme
on
kid.
them.
The kid's just like, the kid with the bangs. Have you seen it?
No,
It's
I
just
don't
like
think
a. We're gonna insert it right there.
Well, like a white kid with a bowl cut. Or
Yes, exactly.
something?
It's just him
I
doing
might
like
have
a.
seen it.
Like all that. So time management. Take it away, Darren. What's the biggest thing you've learned in your life about time management?
That I shouldn't pay $30 to do so.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of money.
I think Ubers,
it's
I
a
heard
lot of money.
Ubers are going more and more. They're going up and up. And you said that things are canceling all the time now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I have that too.
Every time someone cancels on you, you should get a little bit of a credit back
Yeah.
or something.
Because you wait. And
Same
then
thing with
you're-
Postmates. Like you order food and then like it's supposed to be there in 45 minutes. And
Well,
then
that's different,
35 minutes, 40
Well,
minutes, they
actually-
say it's like, oh, it's canceled.
Wait, they cancel your... The
They-
driver can cancel?
They can,
Oh, you don't know?
they can pick up your food
Let me tell you a
and
little
decide
story.
that like, oh, I want a steak. I'm going to cancel this order.
Stop it.
And
You
then,
paid for it?
well, you get your
I mean,
money back.
They refund you, but I mean, that's not the point.
Then the driver pays for the food, and he can just eat it.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, I'll
I'd
tell
hunt
my
them
story.
down.
Yeah, please.
I'd hunt them down.
Which, I mean, it's not an essential thing. I mean, I ordered alcohol, but I mean, I paid for it, and I ordered it pretty much right about at the time when you can't get it anymore. And
it's 2 p.m. cutoff or something in LA or California.
It's 2, but I think the store closes at 1 or something.
But you
I
put the order in long before,
way before, like an hour and a half before that, and they it went through. They gave me the driver, everything, and I was supposed to get it like right at the time that it ends or whatever. And literally, I saw the guy driving to my place
on the app. You can see where turn by turn where they are.
He picked it up, or he went there, or whatever. I don't know what he did, but he came probably about not a mile, like close to my house, and then I got the cancellation.
And you know exactly what he did.
Yeah, he took it to go party.
Yeah, it's 2 p.m. because I'm gonna go to some chick's house.
Yeah,
2 p.m. or 2 a.m.
2 a.m. 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Yeah.
2 a.m. So yeah, so
Are
the
you
dude
kidding me?
had Darren's drinks, and he's like, I could deliver it, or I could just pay like the $11, $12, and I'm gonna go party.
No, that's not cool.
That's correct.
Very upsetting.
That's the right answer.
That's really upsetting,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
And obviously it's alcohol, like whatever. But if it's think about if you were waiting on food, or,
Right.
something that you really needed.
Well, you really needed the alcohol.
It's true.
You know what I mean? You really wanted to drink, and you paid for it, and you expect
Doesn't
the
matter.
services,
Here's the thing.
Yeah, and
It doesn't matter if you need it or
stupid.
not. You fucking paid a service
Right.
to have something come to you. Doesn't matter what it is. If like at the last minute they have it and they're like, I'm gonna keep it. That's bullshit.
Is this Postmates?
Mm-hmm.
And can you call like the headquarters?
No,
I'm calling the headquarters.
Hi, is this Postmates?
Excuse me, Mr.
Hey, it's Darren.
Postmates.
all those buttons you press the laugh button. Yeah, press that shit.
I'd be so
What are you, silly?
Yeah, just
Call
Google
the
Postmates
who?
phone number. It's like 800 Postmates.
800
And
Postmates.
I think you
What
talked.
if
I think you
you're-
talked to the guy that started it. I'm pretty sure you get the
Oh.
main guy on the line.
Yeah, I'm
it
It's
goes-
like
sure.
he has like a bat phone at his house.
yeah.
Like a big red phone, and he's like, "This is probably an angry
Is this
customer."
Mr. Mate? His first name's Post.
Honey, I gotta take this. It's Darren, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
What if your guy was like murdered on the way to you? Like all of a sudden, like
Still not an
he
excuse.
disappeared.
Then someone else should
Still not an excuse.
someone else should go to his car,
And
grab
I-
the booze, and still bring it to you.
And I need that information.
Yeah.
Right.
See, the thing is it just says canceled. There's no information. There's no reason why.
Oh my god! I
It's
would
just-
go
You're a-
crazy.
you're-
Yeah,
you're-
you know how fucking it's.
Wow.
Yeah, I was so
I'd get
angry.
out of the front of the house. I'd go.
I
drive and I'd
I
find
almost
him.
ran him down. I was like, I know where you're at, bitch.
Here's the
I
thing.
see you on the goddamn app.
Darren
Oh
is
my
he's a
God.
common sense man. He's an understanding dude. If there was like a, hey man, we canceled, but like I had a massive emergency, you'd still be like, did you though?
I have,
But okay.
I have IBS or something.
Give me
or
a
I have,
reason.
like-
Yeah, I shit all over your beer.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude, I had diarrhea all over your beer.
I
can
wouldn't
bring it
even
if you want.
care
Wow.
if the motherfucker was like straight up like, yo,
I took it.
yeah, I took it. I'm about to get my dick sucked. Fuck you.
Be a man about it.
Wow, that sucks. I didn't know that they could just cancel.
Oh, they can, yeah,
But you know, at the end of the day, at least we have God in our lives to kind of
Yes.
make everything better.
to make heaven on earth.
Yeah.
Would you like
Is
to
that
live
what it's
forever?
called for you guys? Or is
No,
heaven not a thing?
It's paradise on earth. So it's back to what it was in the beginning of time with Adam and Eve, and then after the Armageddon comes, Armageddon comes, then you live how they used to back then.
mean, it
and
all
then
makes
when I was a
sense.
kid, I got to pick I picked what 2 animals that I was gonna have when Armageddon came. I was gonna have a koala bear and a tiger.
Wait, what do you?
Hey,
wait,
Dan,
Yeah, Darren.
you've done radio before, right?
Yeah.
You know we can hear that?
Yo, this?
Yeah.
You've done radio before too, right? Do you usually get there on time when you have a gig? Like when you were doing shows at Dash, when you're working for Faustino, do you if Faustino's doing a show at 2 p.m. at Dash, do you walk in the door at 2:30?
No.
You plan ahead a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But
You should change your last name to Faustino.
You guys hear that? Are my lips flapping the mic too much? I went to church the other day, guys.
You did?
I went to church.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's not. What is?
What kind of church? Of Scientology?
This is a very weird. This is a very strange story, and I don't know. I don't know why I went there. Well, I do actually. So that Bronco that I bought a few weeks ago, the man who I bought it from, I mentioned him a few times. 70-year-old guy, and he had recently lost his son to. I didn't know why he lost his son. But I've had to see this guy a few times over the last couple weeks to kind of get some extra parts, and he keeps giving me all kinds of like extra Bronco parts, and we're like hitting it off. He's like almost like a fatherly type thing, and part of me wonders if maybe I'm kind of like filling a void for his son. I don't know what it is exactly, but I saw him a couple weeks ago, and he's like, Are you coming to my son's celebration of life memorial thing? I was like, you didn't invite me. I mean, I don't know. I said, I think I'd be honored to come, but I don't know anything about it. So he invited my wife and I to Orange County to go to this like mega church for a memorial for his son. Then come to find out that his son was 34 and took his own life. And he was this like super handsome, incredibly fit, like award-winning, like a shooter. Like he's a really good gunsman, a marksman. Tons of hunting trophies. He would dedicate his time to going around the world and like helping kids in villages, and people telling all these stories about him. But there was obviously a lot of God talk there, which is, it's not my thing, but I was very moved by it. I never met this kid. I cried 4 times. Like, I feel like I learned who he actually was. It was kind of amazing. But I really wished when I was at the church that I was a God person. I really wished that I was religious, because it does seem incredibly comforting to like, because everyone speaking is like, pointing up and like, oh, I'll see you soon. I can't wait to see you again. And the idea is so lovely to me,
right?
But I just don't believe it. But I get why people are so comforted by it.
Well, it's like in AA, not that I go to, but in AA,
Heidi's drunk, everyone. You heard it.
No, but you like.
Good job, Heidi.
I didn't mean to say I go to AA. No,
no,
but I mean.
now she's thinking too much about it.
Yeah, wait. That's
Heidi,
why
do you want to think about what you said and try again?
That's why I could never do like the groundlings, which I did like a couple courses, but I'm too in my head. So I'd get up there and be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. And then it was just not good. Anyhow, but they teach you that if you don't believe in God, then put something else in that place.
A higher power.
Yeah. Like, but so it really like.
Isn't that all? Isn't any kind of higher power God in some way?
Yeah. Then that's what their kind of their point was, is that like that's what they say.
What
like
you
believe
believe in.
Yeah. And it helps.
Something bigger and better than yourself.
Yeah.
Because you cannot.
So
mine is Dolly Parton.
Tom Brady. Think about Tom Brady.
Yeah, the dummy whose head tilted upon arrival.
I can't unsee that.
You don't have to.
Anyhow, but it's beautiful.
Dude, you already have. It's okay. It's okay.
But it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think that when you're at, I used to go to the Agape Church. Have you been there? Have you heard of
I believe it's Agape.
It's like,
is that the like cool
yeah, with
young
Michael
people
Beckworth?
With the black preacher?
He's the black guy with the braids.
Is this like, who's the
Michael
clothing
Beckworth.
Designer?
Carl Can I?
Carl Can I? Is it his church?
No, Michael Beckwith.
Darren, is his
Darren
church?
doesn't know anything about anything.
Hey, I know Bismarck, he died.
Oh,
good for you.
Thank you.
My
Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Who?
He was a rapper.
What's his famous song?
Oh God, You Got What I Need.
What's another one?
You Got What I Need Part 2. The sequel. Bismarck's Revenge. No, I don't know.
Listen, my boyfriend was on a show called Single Ladies with
Sounds about right.
Do you notice that?
Queen Latifah.
Was he on Cheaters, perhaps? Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, not yet.
Family Feud?
Her boyfriend's gonna fucking come here and beat the fucking shit out of us.
Yeah, probably.
And
Heidi, is them? Him and them?
Hey, bro.
I pummel.
Hey, bro.
I pummel, bro.
I heard you talk about my girlfriend.
It's so weird that you have that accent for him.
Because he's like, Persians have this like.
No, but he doesn't have it. But he grew
Yes,
up
he
in
does.
Philly.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he
He
did.
grew up in Persia.
No, Persia.
Yeah.
Persia.
He grew up, born and raised in Persia.
No, he grew up in Philly and then like half there and half in New York. So he has like a New York accent. It's funny that you guys.
Persia-delphia? What were we saying?
But so.
Oh, but
I went to-
every week she talks about a new show he was on. Like, we get it. He was a fucking actor, Heidi. Relax.
No, but he did.
We live in Hollywood. We all know actors. Jesus,
But
get over yourself.
he played a
Persian?
record executive,
Oh, yeah.
and Bismarck was his guy. Like they did
Oh,
a
that's
scene
dope.
together, and they did a few episodes together. And
So it's kind of-
Mac Miller too, who died. Isn't that crazy?
So your boyfriend kills
He's like
celebrities?
Black Widow of.
Yeah, he's the Black Widow. He's the Black Widow of your heart, that's for sure.
And I was gonna say that the Agape Church. It's when I went there, I was having a hard time with like believing in anything. But when you're surrounded by it, I think it's the energy that comes off. I was crying constantly, just because it was beautiful and what they were.
Do you think that you would feel the same way, if you were at like a satanic temple?
Oh, for sure.
You still cry?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Really? But do you
It
really
kind
think
of
so?
is beautiful.
I mean-
I'm not making a joke with that.
No,
I'm curious
I
if
just-
like
cultism is cultism for a reason.
that's true. Because
Well-
it moves you, and you
Yeah.
feel like you're part of something that like
Absolutely.
everyone else is too dumb to know that like we have found the thing.
Yeah, we
love you
we
all.
got the
and-
secret sauce.
That's exactly right.
Well, the band I was in, we had dinner with Anton LaVey.
Oh boy,
Do you know him?
not
You know who
personally,
he
but I know who
was?
he is.
Yeah. He started the Church of.
If there's two people I know, it's Anton LaVey and Carl Kanai. Those are the two. Like if I know anyone, it's those two.
So it
guys.
actually was like at something that there was like a bunch of satanic people that were worshiping there.
What did you think of him?
He was lovely and he loved me. It was great.
Did he want to get with you?
No.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he was really smart.
Oh, I believe that.
He was friends with like Sammy Davis Jr. and like.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
feel
back
like
in the
All
day, it
people
was
who
crazy.
create cult followings are intelligent,
of course, and very
Yeah.
welcoming,
and
and
very sweet.
the
to-
key,
to that,
the key
To the
to
naked
those
eye.
things is to make you feel like you're the only person in the world at that moment.
Yeah.
You and that person.
That's true. Yep.
Did you think about joining?
No, but that was around the time when people in bands were getting the Satanic Church cards and stuff.
I don't know what that is.
Oh
I
my
don't know
God!
nothing about that.
You like join and you get a card that's you're a member of the Satanic.
I mean, you were in a band that should have been like the Electric Hellfire Club. Sounds like it should have been.
Yeah, the lead singer was part of that whole thing.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, with other people and other bands that we toured with and stuff.
Darren, what are your thoughts on religion?
My mom listens to this. No, I'm just kidding.
What would she? Okay. We're going
would
to
she
play a
want me
game.
to say?
What would she want you to say?
My mother probably would want me to say that I'm a Christian.
Okay. Now, what would you say?
That I'm a Christian.
She listens to
Winky
this.
wink.
No, she doesn't.
No, she would never listen.
Actually, she probably does.
No, you think so?
Yeah, probably.
What's
I
up,
think
Ms.
it's
Nelson?
beautiful.
It's her only window into my life.
That's not good.
One of my favorite.
Listen, your son is the best. He really is the best. What? One
One of my favorite churches there. I mean, one of
your favorite churches?
my favorite places to go. Am I saying that right? My place are black churches with the gospel.
boy.
Like it's
We-
my
oh, boy.
favorite.
We sell it.
It's my
We're the best.
favorite.
Why have you been? Why? What has brought you to black churches?
My
Because
friends and stuff.
She doesn't think black people are weird or
Yes,
You know,
she
she's-
does.
So
she's-
beautiful.
She obviously sees color because she's making a point to talk about going to black churches.
No, but there's a difference.
No, because there's a big difference.
Huge difference.
Our churches are way better than
Oh,
yours.
amazing.
I believe that.
By
better
thousands.
food. Probably better food by a lot.
Food's better. Service is better.
Do you guys fry the communion host? Because that would be delicious. Just little fried little chips.
I used to
Dip it in grits or whatever the hell you guys do. That's great.
Oh my God.
I can't wait to fucking get you canceled.
Fuck it. You can only cancel famous people, and I'm far from that.
Have you ever heard? So you've been to black churches. Have you ever heard of a holiness churches? I think that's the right word.
I don't know. What is that?
So when I was not the guest a couple episodes, Dan and I were talking about how I used to go to my great aunt's house. Excuse me. And she went to a holiness church, which is an 8-hour service.
Oh, that's a full day's. That's a work day.
Oh yeah.
Every week.
Mm-hmm.
And you get paid?
Yes.
Do you get paid? No, he collects money for 3 of those hours.
That's so fucking gross.
Like
8
literally.
hours?
Yeah. And the offerings go
My God.
it goes by denomination. So it starts at the highest, and everyone who's gonna give $100 today comes to the front.
Oh, so it weeds out who the cheapies are, so you don't want to be. Oh,
What if you can't afford it?
Until everyone in the church is online to give a donation.
oh my God.
So
dude.
it goes from $100
my
to
mouth
$1. It's literally collecting money for hours.
It's so fucked up.
Oh, my mouth won't close.
It's a gape. Your mouth is a gape. If your mouth were a
Agape?
church, it'd be the agape church.
Agape game.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I feel like if God were real, he wouldn't want you to be there for 8 hours. He'd rather you be out spreading his word.
Well, that is why white churches are better, because y'all are in and out.
Well, it's still like it's an hour, but it drags.
You guys do, and then it's over.
That's true. A little bit of ahs and
Yeah.
eat the fucking shitty host and bounce it.
Yeah, we think it's a fucking.
Shake your neighbor's hands.
We think it's a concert.
That was always the part I hated most at church, is to like turn around and shake everyone's hand around you. You do that?
Oh yeah.
It's like, peace be with you. Peace be with you.
Oh, you guys do
Peace
that?
be with you. Yeah.
What are you supposed to be, a Catholic?
Yeah. Supposed to be. Far from. But yes.
Did you go to church growing up?
I went to church for like weddings and stuff, but we didn't go on Sundays. Unless I was like staying with my grandparents, and then I would definitely go on Sundays.
Or your grandparents?
I did First Communion. I did CCD, which is Sunday school. And I was asked to leave a couple times.
Why?
Because I asked questions. Because I was like,
Me too.
You know, they'd be like, you know, then Moses parted the seas,
And you're like,
Jesus
wait,
walked on water.
hold up.
I raised my hand. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you mean he literally walked on water? Like, yes, you have to have faith to believe this. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't buy it. And like, out, get out of here. But like, I wasn't being a smartass. I just literally was like, that goes against physics and goes against everything. People don't die and come back to life 3 days later.
That's what I
Come
used
on,
to
people.
do. Ask questions.
They don't like
I
que-
didn't understand why we couldn't do a birthday. I'm like, where in the Bible? Oh, we have to have faith. Well, okay, I have faith, but I have faith that you'll find it in the where is it?
Right.
Where does it say it?
And which Bible do you guys use?
It's the King James, but it's a
LeBron?
It's their version. Yeah,
LeBron Bible.
the
King
LeBron
James
version?
LeBron Bible.
So
So wait, which version? What's
it's King-
different from that one and like Christianity?
I don't know. I think it says that it's
Abridged.
yeah, or something weird like that, which just means.
Do you
that they,
realize
like,
how much stuff they take out of that
Yeah.
stuff?
Oh my God. To
Crazy.
fit certain stories. And I saw this meme yesterday. It's a sign that says it's a church sign for Newtonville United Methodist Church. And you know, you put the letters in, you put whatever sign you want on there. It says, faith is believing in something when common sense tells you not to. And the meme says, and that right there is the entire problem. It's true. Faith is believing in something when common sense tells you not to.
like Santa Claus.
I'm more of a what?
Well, you thought Santa Claus was
Oh,
alive and well.
We
2
broke
weeks
this
ago.
news. Yeah, we broke the news to everyone a couple weeks. Remember? Yeah, that was
Yep.
a rough day for
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah,
of folks.
bummer, guys.
No wonder people hate you, Heidi. Oh, did you see your apology?
Yeah, was that the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Was
So
was he?
there's an ongoing saga, of course, with the show since Heidi's been back, making a lot of waves. And
Hot.
boy, people are pissed. And by people, I mean one guy is pissed that Heidi's here and said that he won't be listening anymore. Remember? Like last week we talked about this?
But he was talking about...
Does she remember?
Yeah,
What
so...
kind of dumb question
Are
is
you
that?
kidding me?
all she
Every
could
hour.
talk thought about.
Every hour I
every
cry in the
second.
corner.
So she responded back with like, I'm sorry you feel that way. We talked about it last week. So he just posted again saying, Heidi, I am so sorry. I meant to say that Dan is hard to listen to, not you. I enjoyed you and Darren on today's podcast. I look forward to future shows. Please do more Irish imitations.
Top of the morning to you.
Oof.
What the fuck was that?
that was
Top of the morning, Taubos.
that was retardation on
Top of the morning,
Shush, shush, shush.
What the fuck? You guys, this is probably the first on-air stroke in podcast history. Top of the moon in 2 bounds.
Are you making toast?
Tip of
or is
this
that what I smell?
morning, crayers.
Did you eat today?
She just ate shit just now on the show. Top of the morning, girl.
It's so hot in here. It's so hot
It's
in
not
here.
hot. You just fucked up. That's all.
Top of the morning.
Did your brain get oxygen this morning?
Hold on. Everyone pause. Heidi, we're going to give you a minute, and you do your best one you can possibly do right now.
Yeah, hold on. Let me make sure that the camera's just on you.
Top of the morning, Claire.
I'm crying. My mascara's gonna...
Okay. No pressure. We're just looking at you, and everyone's listening.
Top of the morning to you.
Oof. God damn. That is fucking terrible.
Dude.
Is that bad?
It could have been Israeli. It could have been Irish. Top of the morning, Taya.
Heidi, can I ask you a question? Did you move here to be an actress?
I moved here to be, a comic, a writer.
You're definitely funny.
I'm crying.
When you do the Aisha Shy,
Take up writing.
why are you throwing a stuttering?
Shy.
Why are you throwing multiple sh's in there?
Well, what is it?
Aisha Shy.
Hi, Shy.
But you're going Aisha Shy. Like you're a nervous.
I thought it was.
You're throwing in the
Aisha
Heidi
Shy
stutter.
Shy.
You're making it your own. I see what you're doing. Top of the morning, Tarios. That's the worst. People have been criticizing your Irish accent on the YouTube link. People have been criticizing. You're so sweaty. You're so nervous. You're so embarrassed.
Oh, I'm so sweaty.
You ruined the show. You ruined every part of the show.
I can't because when I laugh, I feel like my whole neck goes inside.
Why did I choose
Take
you?
the camera off me. No.
No, keep it on. The rest of the show, just
I'm
Heidi.
going to put on my mask.
Oh, speaking of masks, we'll go into that in a second. But
I'm crying.
what other accent? Can you do Scottish? Can you give me your best Sean Connery?
What's the difference? Oh, I actually
Sean
I do know.
Connery?
I can do Sean Connery.
Money penny. Hish.
Hesh. Money penny. Hesh.
Wait.
What's
wait,
hesh mean in Scottish?
Wait, he says like, hey, yes, money penny.
No, you got to just do the Bond, James Bond. That's the easiest way to.
Bond, James Bond.
Yeah, no. Oof, Jesus
How does he like his
Christ.
martinis?
Shaken, not stirred.
He's just more of a
It's shaken, stirred.
Shaken, not stirred. Money penny.
Bond, James Bond.
Bond, James Bond. Shaken, not stirred.
Thank you.
Yo,
Thank
did
you.
you
That's
guys-
my English accent.
Do you
Thank
guys remember?
That's
Okay,
good.
give me Australian. Give me
Superpower.
what?
Superpower.
What's that?
That's Australian.
Superpower?
Duh.
Is it like it's like they're like a country verbiage?
Superpower. No, we're just saying superpower, but with
Why-
an Australian accent.
But why are you saying superpower?
Because it's easier to. That's a good
Those are the
word
words
to
that-
learn. Superpower. Power. You've got a superpower.
Unless you're watching this on YouTube, you can't see the way Heidi looks into my eyes when she does Australian accents, and it's really strange. Like she becomes somebody else, and it's not an Australian person. Superpower.
Superpower.
Do you know the difference between Australian and New Zealand?
Yeah, I do actually. I can't do it. I'm bad at.
So the best way to do it is by using the term fish and chips. Fish and chips. I believe Australian is fish and chips,
Oh, that's good.
And New Zealand is fish and chips.
Fish and chops.
Well,
Fish and chips.
I don't know
fish.
about
It's
that.
like fish and chips or fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Fish
Fish
and chips.
and chips.
Chips.
Heidi, have you ever role played with a boyfriend? Because I guarantee you that didn't go too well.
Dude, nothing
No,
would make
never
someone
role
softer
play.
than her be like, superpower, superpower, superpower.
It's like, are you having an aneurysm?
Can you edit this out
Ooh,
there?
top of the morning, top just. Oh, top of the morning, top of the morning to you.
Can you edit this out?
No, we're gonna loop this. We're gonna stop here. We're just gonna double the show. Like we've done a half hour. I'm just gonna copy paste and
This
then
is
have a
actually
full
I
hour.
this
practiced.
month's show.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody sent me something that's Irish.
Hopefully, a cease and
for-
desist for accents.
Irish for you kiss my arse.
Oh, I saw that.
But it's-
Look it up.
it's,
It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's
Find it, and you're gonna read it as best you can.
What do you mean?
Someone commented on one of the YouTube videos just about how atrocious her
Oh yeah,
accent
I saw
is,
it, yeah.
and they gave her a suggestion.
Oh, whoops. Oh my god. Sorry.
I didn't mean play the whole fucking episode. Heidi.
Sorry.
Oh, can you look at comments on the phone? I don't know if you can. I'll look right
Yeah,
here.
you never use YouTube on your phone?
I do, but you can't look at comments. You
You
just
can.
I can't.
It's
Oh, with your stupid iPhone?
Pog Mahon Amadan.
Your dong
Pog Mahon Amadan. That means kiss my ass in Irish.
doesn't sound very Irish to me. Try it again.
What words are those?
Pog. Pog Mahon Amadan.
It's a sick burn. What does it mean? Kiss my ass?
Kiss my ass.
Wow.
Wait.
Oh wait. Pog
They have
Mahon.
different words for kiss my ass?
There's a Gaelic. There's like a Celtic
Gaelic.
language.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I got confused. I was like, wait, what do they speak over there?
My name's Gaelic.
Is it
Yeah.
Darren?
Yeah.
It
it's
is?
Gaelic. Yeah, of course.
Sorry, I didn't know, man. Fuck. I didn't know if it was like. It sounded pretty.
I do want to hear an Irish person say my name because I know how I've been told my name is with it's a New York accent. I don't say my name because everyone says it wrong to me.
Let me call my Irish friend.
Darren, right?
Close.
You don't know his name?
I didn't know, but like an Irish.
Darren,
accent.
right?
I grew up.
Darren.
I grew up thinking my name was Darren.
Darren.
Ask Todd to say my name.
Top
Todd
of the
says it right.
morning, Darren.
Oh,
he's
you're
from
right.
New
He
York.
he does say it interesting.
Darren.
Yeah.
Let me see if my buddy can help us out
Do you
here.
think Todd still listens?
Todd never listened
Absolutely
ever. Like truly, Todd has never listened to this show ever. He never will. He doesn't care
He don't
about
listen to
it.
Dark Matter. He don't listen to none of that.
And I don't
shit.
listen to the show either. I only listen when I edit, and I never listen again
Well, I
for the
mean,
most part. Well, in
you
the early
got,
days,
you got all of it. If you edit it,
right,
yeah.
right. Like, but even when we just did the podcast and just like uploaded immediately, I wouldn't listen to it. I kind of don't want to know what I say or what I do.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop right
You
now.
didn't listen to our Dark Matter shows.
No, every now and then, like honestly,
You
the
see,
fucking
you see how I tried to loop myself into it.
the marijuana or weeds thing.
Our show.
I have watched that clip, the marijuana and weeds, like no less than 100 times. It's so fucking funny.
It's not that funny.
It is fucking funny. And this Irish shit, I'm gonna be watching a lot, and I'm gonna send to my best friend who's Irish. Let me call him right now and see if he can talk us through this Darren talk.
I have my favorite, the listener Lee that's from Ireland. Ireland.
Oh, he added me after. I was like, I don't know no goddamn Lee. He's like, oh shit. Maybe I got it.
Where are we at here?
Top of the
Okay.
morning
See if this
to
works.
you.
What's up, Lee?
Hi, Lee. Wait, is that who you're calling?
No.
Do they live in Ireland?
He's born and raised.
Spell my name. Don't say it. Spell it and say, how do you say that?
I will. Come on, dude.
What's buddy?
Dunphy.
Happening?
So listen, you're on the air right now. I'm recording a podcast, and
Oh boy.
one second. And my co-host, who you know, Heidi, was just regaling us with her Irish accent, and I want. And I mentioned that you were born and raised in Ireland, and I want you to hear this and rate it from 1 to 10. 10 being like, your dad talking, and 1 being what it actually is.
Actually rated from 0 to 1.
Yeah, 0 to 1 is
I'm
going
half
to be a scale.
Irish. I'm half Irish, so.
So, we had her doing top of the morning for a little bit, but we're going to start with top of the morning. So
Okay.
Heidi,
Okay.
give it a second and take it away. Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you.
You know what? I give that a 3.
What?
I give that a 3.
A 3? Yeah, 3 is being
Oh, wait,
very
wait.
generous.
Wait.
Try it again.
Top of the morning to you.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to rate this.
It's
That was
like,
I don't
worse.
know. I've never made a 3.
dude, okay.
Great.
I think you'll appreciate this one too. This is her Scottish accent, and this is her impression of Sean Connery. Take it away, Heidi.
Yes, money penny.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm trying. What's a good Dave for you? What's a good something she could say with an Irish accent where you can really judge her good on it?
Oh Jesus. I don't know. Second church grand.
Hmm?
Second church grand. That's a good Irish one.
Couldn't understand you. What was it? What is it again?
Second
Second.
church grand.
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
What was he saying?
I can't
Suck it
understand
through
him.
a strand?
Dude,
Suck it?
his accent is so thick I can't even make it out.
Is that an Irish accent?
Well, that's what's the beauty of it. You don't even have to know what you're saying.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
Oh, just
tell him the thing you learned on
Oh.
YouTube
Okay, ready?
and see if he can judge you. So she's going to speak a little Gaelic to you.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
And then we have one more question for you. I'll let you go. Okay.
Ready?
Here we go.
Pog mohon amadon.
Oh, kiss my ass in there.
There you go. Hey. I told you he's real.
Wait, who sent that?
Who was
Mick.
Mick Nolan. I mean, what a
Nolan.
perfect Irish name.
Mick Nolan.
David, we have one more question for you. Darren, know who you know.
Don't say the name.
Oh, he knows your name.
Oh,
How?
Oh yeah.
He's saying that Darren Nelson or Darren is a Gaelic name,
yes.
which I didn't know. How do you say Darren?
I could. Darren?
That's what I thought.
I don't know.
Say it again.
He's saying it right. He's saying Darren.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darren. But how would you say it? How else would you say it?
No, I don't know. I don't know how people say it in Ireland, but I was just saying
How
that
would-
growing up in New York, like we say it way different than other people.
Darren or something.
We say Darren,
Darren.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I would say Darren.
Okay.
and other people say
That's what I would
Darren.
say.
Yes, I just say I do a hard A. Darren.
Yeah.
Darren.
You say Darren, I say Darren. You know, okay.
Oh, there you go. That's
Not
kind
a
of
hard A.
Darren. Or
Darren.
not,
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
not
I think
much.
that
Darren.
sounds more Gaelic.
That sounds very gay, Lick.
Darren.
Well, Dunphy, I appreciate your time. Your expertise is second to none.
Thank you for
unmatched.
the 3.
And
Oh,
I'll call you. We'll catch up soon.
problem. All right, buddy.
All right, later, buddy.
I'll talk to you.
Bye.
So I got a 3.
That's a fun game. I'm gonna try to find all kinds of people with accents, and you're gonna we're gonna run the gauntlet with you and see how it goes.
What's an accent you think you nail?
I can do, I think, a British accent.
By the way,
Thank you. That's thank you.
with the
Thank
confidence
you.
she does
That's
them
what
all
Adele
with,
does.
I think that she
Thank
thinks
you.
they're all good.
Thank you.
Like, don't you know what I mean? Like she's so confident in them. Oh, and she just said like English is my best one, and it
Thank
was
you.
like,
Oh,
oh,
my
you're doing
God.
Spice Girls like accents.
I love
First
that.
floor telephone or whatever it is. Like, no, like you're like
Slam
Mr.
your body
Bean.
down and wind it all around.
Did you have a Southern accent?
I did actually.
Fuck.
When I lived in Texas, because I was young, so I said y'all, and I'm fixing to be 13.
13.
See, I kind of like the I'm fixing
I just
business. I say y'all.
I still say
a lot,
y'alls.
and I
I
hate
say
y'all's.
y'all's food.
Y'all,
I've never lived in the South, but I like y'all.
yeah.
We all like y'all.
Do we?
Oh, it's better than
Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys.
Can we say you guys anymore?
sucks.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure
When
someone's
everyone-
offended.
When someone says you guys, I'm like, get out of here.
Why?
It doesn't work.
So
Hey,
sound
you
guys.
must hate every single YouTube
I was just gonna say,
vlogger
there's like,
ever.
"Hey,
Hi, you guys. Hey, guys. It's
Hey,
me.
guys.
Today we're doing
Oh,
a makeup
you're right.
tutorial.
Hi guys.
Every single, and I've done it before. On this show, I say you guys a lot, but if you look at every single YouTube vlog,
I'll
it
see you
starts
guys
with,
in the next video.
Hey guys,
Especially
yeah.
with the makeup.
You guys subscribe, and of course.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, today we're gonna do unboxing. You know, this Irish accent. Hey guys, leave a like and subscribe. Boop boop.
Well, YouTuber speak is, you know, generic American speak.
It's true.
Which is, you know, television speak, which is, they say the California.
Who? The California?
Meaning that
I
that bereft of a real accent is supposedly California.
Interesting. But there's definitely a California accent.
Well,
certain
SNL
parts.
did the Californian sketch.
The Californians. That's a good bit with all the.
It is, but I
freeways
think
and
it's
stuff.
Sure.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Actually,
That's really
that's
good.
good.
You can do that one. That's very good. That's
Thanks.
your strong one.
Yeah, thanks.
I like that bit, but it really only makes sense if you have been here for a while or live here.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it was very popular, but
Great.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Just take the 405 to the 101. I'll see you there. Like, that kind of shit is
What
good.
are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Brett? Brett.
oh, Brett's
Guys,
gonna kill us.
we're in trouble. We got multiple hate messages about talking about
But
Brett's
when you
last
say
week.
we, I really didn't.
You guys. I meant you guys.
Yes.
Y'all.
No,
Y'all
I-
guys.
I don't
So-
agree with the Brett thing.
It was a week or two ago. Heidi decided that male Karens are named Brett.
Was this
And-
Heidi's decision?
Yeah, she went. Dude,
It was totally you.
She was going. No, Heidi was going off on
No,
Brett's, and
I-
I was like, "Please don't."
She said-
"These
I
are my
think she-
fans."
I think she said Blair and Blaine. You said Brett. Definitely is a
Yeah,
fucking.
well-
I
you.
said Blair and Blaine,
Blair and Brian?
and Heidi was like, "Dude, Brett's are bad people." That's what you said off camera. She didn't want to say that on camera, but I'm letting you know now. That's how she feels in her heart of hearts.
Do we have any Bretts in our lives?
Yeah.
I
Do you?
do.
Well, not personally. I would never like be friends with one, but I know who they are. I have been in rooms with them before, but I get out of the
Bret
room.
Michaels?
Yeah, I wish I knew Bret Michaels.
Me too.
No. I wish I knew Bret the Hitman Hart,
Yeah, that's
the
a
wrestler.
good Brett.
That's the
a
best
good
Bret. There's not.
That's
Well,
an awesome Brett.
Yeah.
George Brett doesn't count because that's the last name.
Right.
Right.
Who's George Brett?
The actor.
No, it's a fucking baseball player.
Oh.
Oh well, who cares?
Kansas City Royals. He's a superstar, Hall of Famer.
Who am I thinking of? The guy from Cheers. What's his name?
George Brett.
Oh, okay.
Went.
No, George Went.
Oh. Yeah, went.
Did I say George Brett again?
Yeah.
So first I argued with you that George Brett's not an actor, and then I corrected you by saying his name is George Brett.
His name is totally George Brett.
Wow. Falling apart, guys.
Oh, no.
Falling apart. So we got a message from two different Bretts about Heidi's hate.
Oh, was it two
hate
Bretts? I thought it was the one guy.
Dos, which is
we-
Spanish for two.
1, 2 T's and 1 T.
And after we talk about Brett,
Dos
Heidi,
hermanos.
we're gonna test you on a Mexican accent. So we're gonna try that out.
Oh no,
So-
this is gonna go bad.
First, Brett said, "Oh fuck, what I do?" Okay, I have a real issue with this episode. I couldn't be more offended. I'm going to try to get you all canceled at Dean Ellie and Dan Cleary.
Wait, was he
Totally
serious?
took the woman out
That's a
of it.
Brett.
Was he serious?
I think when it comes to this show and you ask that, you can assume that people are not serious.
Oh, okay.
Like if he's serious,
I was really upset by that because I saw that. I was like, oh,
I-
no.
By the way, Brett, she was about to fuck you up.
Oh, yeah.
I was ready to be
Heidi,
like,
what I like about Heidi, which I didn't know you had this in you. I think you're embracing this show like completely, and I love that. But I love that you're like reading comments and being like, you text me like, is this motherfucker serious? Like, do I have to take my shoes off or like what's going on here? I'm about
Time
to
to
throw
take my
down.
hoops out?
Oh yeah. Hoops.
hoops.
Yeah, of course. She's getting fired up and like she wants to attack some of you guys. So I'm trying to keep her at bay. But yeah, this Brett, dude, try to cancel us and do your best, dude. You've been listening for a long time, and I'm sorry you were so offended, but like, don't be such a snowflake. And then another Brett says, "Great episode. Loved everything about it. Dan Cleary is funny as always. Love that Heidi is a permanent part of the show, and love D. Nelly. Horrible take on the name Brett, though, but I have to imagine you're referring to people named Brett with one T and not Brett with two T's.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what you said, right?
Which is obviously like all of this talk is only for single
Yeah.
T Bretts.
Yeah. For sure.
So if anyone's offended, like, no, this is a single T argument, not a double T argument.
Totally.
Fair enough.
Understand?
Yeah.
Now, Heidi, Mexican accents or Spanish accents. I want you to say, think of something, Darren. A sentence.
I speak Spanish, so.
No, I don't want her to speak Espanol. I want her to like speak English with like a SoCal Mexican accent.
¿Cómo se dice?
That's Espanol. That is Spanish. I want English with an accent. And I want you to say...
Meaning you want us to get canceled.
Read this with a Mexican accent.
Okay.
So we can clip it and send it to all of your
Mexicans.
Fantastic.
future employers.
This is going to be good.
Find us on Instagram and Twitter at Rareform Radio. Also on iTunes. No? Yes. See. Please subscribe, rate us, and leave a review. We are on YouTube, and you can find us just by searching Rareform Radio. Ay, papi.
I like the papi. You got something moving with me on that one.
No, it's not good. Okay. Can you please just edit this all out? Because what if this is the last show and I'm in the Dominican
It is.
It's definitely
Republic?
Don't worry. This show is coming to a screeching halt after 105. Wow.
Good, right?
Very, very good. That was very, very good. Like, I was like, is Cheech Marin reading this right now? This is incredible.
I don't know how to do a Mexican accent.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I thought you did.
Hispanic,
Because it was
no.
very, very strong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very good. It was like...
Well, you know they say that when you can do an accent, it's a sign of high intelligence.
I believe it. that tracks.
How do you
So-
realize that you can't do accents?
No, I know.
So your statement,
I think that's what
Makes
she's
it
saying.
very
That was
That's
my
what
point.
she's saying.
That was my point.
Wow.
That was horrible.
You know-
I don't know, but I
You know when they
I
say
can speak
things,
Spanish.
when they say certain things are like music to your ears?
Yeah.
That was mariachi music to my ears. That was so good.
Oh, wow. Ay, 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 ay.
And we're gonna close this out, this accent segment with Heidi doing the same thing with an Asian accent. Take it away, Heidi.
No, that's horrible.
Oh, that one's not. That's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
Mexicans. Okay,
No, because I speak Spanish.
obviously.
yeah.
I mean, muy malo español.
Oh my God, the way you roll your R's is just so beautiful.
¿A dónde aprendiste español?
Pretty good, Heidi.
So
far, pretty
No.
What did you ask me?
¿A dónde
How do I know?
aprendiste
Where did I learn Spanish?
español?
Texas. I can understand it more
Texas?
than I can speak. Yeah. See.
Yeah. Okay.
Biquito español.
So the way that I go about not getting canceled is to push everything on Heidi to kind of move the attention.
Yeah, you're doing
this side of the table.
what I said Howard did with fucking
Deflecting.
Yeah, with Richard and Sal.
Oh, true. I like that.
What did he do?
Go ahead.
He hired people to do this shit, like he used to be fart man and all, do
Yeah.
all ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
And then eventually got old and he was like, well, I'm worth $1 billion. I'm not going to sit here and be stupid. You do it. So he hired
basically,
people.
he hired extensions of his own personality.
Correct.
Very smart.
Absolutely.
Oh, so I'm the
I don't think
racist
no one
part of
says
your
that but me
personality?
though.
It's
But do you realize that?
I never until you mentioned it before, but like it is a very, very, very intelligent take.
Thank you.
So off camera again, Heidi always talks about how dumb you are. And I just want to argue and say, like, Darren defies.
She's like, I know that like we're supposed to have a black person or some,
it's
know,
affirmative action or whatever.
whatever.
Like she's the female, you're the black, and I have to do it because when Frank was like, I need a break, I was like, I can't bring a white in here.
Oh, Frank.
So I brought in a black gay, and it's perfect.
I forgot to call Frank.
Why are you supposed to call Frank?
He wants me to call
got a side
in
hustle?
on his radio show.
What?
He has a radio show?
Yeah.
Fuck this. I'm calling Frank.
Call
right
that
now.
motherfucker
Did
right
you know
now.
that he has a radio show?
Heidi, I've known him for 42
Oh.
years. Of
Oh.
course I know.
Oh, I forgot to.
Call Frank Argueta.
Frank never
Calling
told me to
Frank
call his
Argueta.
stupid show.
Because
Mobile.
he wanted to talk about like.
Hold on.
Integratron and
We'll
stuff.
get down to the bottom of this. I'm pissed.
I'm kind of mad about that.
Hey, Dan.
Frank, we got to talk, dude.
Hey, What's going on?
You're on the air right now with Heidi
Oh,
Hi,
boy.
Frank.
and Darren and me. Now,
Okay.
first of all, I'm going to warn you by saying that Darren's feelings are very hurt. And I want to know why you are pulling my co-hosts onto your radio show, sir.
Frank, I just said, oh, shit, I forgot to call Frank back. I forgot to tell him because he said your name.
No, good. No worries.
Sorry.
Well, Dan, sometimes, life is, it's just that dog eats dog.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just gotta do it, man.
So you're like, you're flexing on me.
A little bit. Just want to see. I'm just checking your temperature, as they say.
Are you doing this because of all the editing I had you do over the last couple of years? Are you mad at me?
Well, mad is not really the word. I mean, I did have to go to therapy after that.
Shit. Okay. I understand you trying to pull this like move and like try to like flex on me a little bit by taking my people. But I want to submit to you this. I want you. So you are of Latin descent, and you speak fluent Spanish, right? Now, I want you to hear Heidi's Spanish accent and then decide if you want her on your show. So Heidi, pick up the copy again and go again with your best Spanish
so
accent.
Bad.
Well, listen, if you want, you got to earn a spot on the Frank show, and I'm deciding this. Frank, listen up, buddy. Listen up. This is Heidi.
She was like, "This is probably how Frank's cousins sound."
Oh
yes.
my God.
So
I did not
if you
say
think she
that.
respects you, this is her doing her best to like pay homage to your heritage. Go, Heidi.
No, this is horrible. Find us on Instagram and Twitter at Rareform Radio. Also on iTunes. Please subscribe, rate us, and leave a review. We are on YouTube. And you can find us just by searching Rareform Radio. Ay, papi.
Now, Frank, is that the kind of person?
horrible.
Is that the kind of person you want to put on your show? This
I'm pretty
bottom
sure I
feeder.
can find somebody. Heidi, don't worry about it. Just forget that.
Yes.
Frank, does your show suck that much
We'll just
that you're willing to take whatever?
So Darren wants to know, how come you don't want Darren on there?
No, but it was specifically about like
accents.
Van Tassel, like the Tegratron and stuff.
Okay.
Wait,
Right?
hold on.
About
Well, don't spoil it.
aliens and
Don't spoil it.
I won't, but
Because it's an
wasn't-
upcoming
that's all
episode.
good.
Let's get back to why Frank hasn't asked me.
Yeah, Frank,
Frank.
you have a lot of explaining to do, as Heidi would say.
You got some splaining to do.
Frank, explícame
Papi.
por qué no.
Darren wants to know when his invite is coming, because he has a lot of thoughts on a lot of things. He's a very intelligent guy, and I think that just
I don't
because
know it.
he's an African American, you shouldn't keep him off your show.
Jeez.
So
Did that get out?
something you might want to think about going forward. He could bring a whole new urban audience to your listenership. So,
all my private school friends.
exactly. So is Darren going to get an invite as well soon?
Yeah, sure, man. As long as there's the Tales of the Weird, I'm down to talk to anybody.
Tales of the Weird. What's
What
that?
the fuck is that?
Well, just I'm always interested in people's weird stories.
Oh, Tales of the
because I'm
Weird.
black, I'm weird. Yeah, tell me your weird
dude.
story about being black.
Frank, how dare you? No, listen.
I'm sure.
In all seriousness, I am really stoked that you're dusting off West of the Rockies. No, for real. Frank has a fantastic show that everyone can go follow. West of the Rockies. Is that all you search on iTunes and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, just West of the Rockies, and you'll
West
see
of
it
the
pop up.
Rockies.
West of the Rockies. It's like a Art Bell kind of stuff where he tackles all kinds of supernatural and UFO and it's a great show. I've done it a couple times and it's a blast. And it's been kind of in hiatus for a bit, but I'm stoked that you're doing it again.
So
buddy.
he's the Mexican Riley
Frank,
Martin.
Yes.
Did you know that my brother-in-law is on search for Skinwalker Ranch? It's on A&E.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or not A&E.
Her brother-in-law,
channel.
brother-in-law,
Yeah, my sister.
her brother-in-law went to the ranch and like saw different realms and shit. He's someone you might want to chat to at some point.
For sure.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'll definitely hit you up about that. That sounds super interesting.
Cool.
And Skinwalker is a weird place by all accounts.
Super strange. Like I like my common sense brain can't believe it, but there's been so many people that claim that have experiences where I kind of do believe there's something going on there.
Yeah. And the fact that the government owned it first.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's some weird stuff. I had a skeptic last show. It's going to be posted tomorrow, so that should be interesting.
Skinwalker skeptic?
UFOs, actually. He got to talk to Commander Fravor. You know, the guy that spotted the Tic Tac UFO?
Yeah.
So it was an interesting talk.
Did
Don't
he
get to talk to too many skeptics.
Oh, that's cool. How did you find him?
He actually reached out to me. We have a mutual friend, and he just published a novel that deals with UFOs. And he has a military background himself, and it's a former military psychologist. So it was interesting. It was an interesting talk.
Well, I'll say good for you for having a skeptic on, because a lot of people, when you have a show, you kind of only want to have people on who think the way that you do. So good for you for having an opposing view on there. That probably made for probably a more interesting conversation.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, it made me kind of step out a little bit, as I said, not having somebody that just kind of believes the same things. But it was good. It was very informative and educational. I'll say that.
And that drops tomorrow, you said?
Yeah, Sunday night.
Okay, so by the time people hear this, it's already out. So where can people find these shows?
Oh, you can just go to youtube.com/WOTR radio, and it'll take you to the page, or just go to WOTRradio.com and you can subscribe to the podcast and check out all the other cool stuff on there.
And I want to remind people, right? That's it. Yep. Yeah. And when it's 2 R's in WOTR radio. So I think probably a lot of people just do 1 R. So make sure you do 2 R's in there. And Frank, a lot of listeners keep asking how you're doing and want to hear from you. So you should probably come in soon and hang out sometime.
Yeah, definitely. I'm waiting for my invite.
Listen, you get Darren on your show, and I'll bring you back on this one.
All right, let's do it.
Deal. Love you, buddy.
All right, take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Frank.
All right. Well, a lot of phone calls today, guys, and both very. So Heidi, you're gonna like this. Darren, you might too. We can no longer say shark attack in this country.
Why?
Well, let me explain to you.
Stop it.
Shark attacks are to be rebranded as negative encounters to show more understanding for predators.
I can't deal with that.
I want to know your immediate thoughts on this.
So stupid. Why?
Because you don't want to insult sharks. Like, what if they hear about it and like they're hurt?
Oh my God. Then that should be an alleged attack. Because what if
proof.
he was exactly?
How do you know it's that shark?
Exactly.
Because they all look the same?
Exactly.
Come on now.
Sorry, can you say that again? I wasn't paying attention.
So shark attacks to be rebranded as, quote, negative encounters to show more understanding for predators.
Okay.
Cool with it? Shark attacks are to be rebranded negative encounters or interactions in an attempt to change the predator's image as a man-eating monster.
Oh my God. I can't do it.
Isn't that what they do?
I just want to.
Well, shark attacks are so rare. They're very, very, very rare. But like they happen.
There's been like 5 in the last 5 days.
Yeah, there's an uptick. You know, people are getting more delicious. Maybe I don't know what it is, but like it's a shark, and it's attacking a person. So is there a reason why we can't call it a shark attack?
What are you supposed to say? Negative encounter?
I had a negative encounter with a shark where I lost both my legs.
Sounds like my dating. Like
a negative encounter is like when I was walking last week and saw the guy jerking off.
Stupid.
That was a negative encounter for him because I didn't like help. But like in general,
it's a fucking shark, and you got attacked. It's a shark attack.
What about dog attacks?
Like a raccoon attack, a dog attack.
Are those called negative encounters too? When a dog bites you?
No, it's called.
Did you have a negative encounter with the homeless guy?
Yeah, no, I had an attack.
Right.
A homeless man attack.
Right. Pretty cool, huh?
This is ridiculous.
We gotta be more mindful of of the way we make sharks feel, guys.
I want to know.
We gotta be inclusive.
I'm offended by the homeless attack shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, because you've been there.
Actually, on the John and
Don't disrespect me.
On the John and Ken show, they call them vagrants, and those are the people who are on
I ain't
the
no
street,
goddamn vagrant.
who are, you know, addicts and don't want a home, you know, so not homeless.
Not everybody's an addict though.
So
but
my wife works for a company where language is very important, the way you speak about people, and you know, their emails are, you know, she, her, that's how you sign off your emails and stuff. And there was talk about being the unhoused.
yeah, I just
Like homeless people are now the unhoused or
Misdirected.
no, there's another one that has the word home in it.
But listen, they showed a video the night before or 2 nights prior to the Echo Park thing where the police came, and because there were like 17, like the feces there was piled up, the freaking drug paraphernalia, the people were having sex in the front yard of all these things. And they came around and they said, we have a place for you to stay. We have a hotel room. We have a apartment. Come with us or whatever. No, I'm good.
Yeah,
they just want to stay.
No, I'm good. Of
They can't
course, that's what
drug
Joel
and fuck and
Grover.
shit.
Yeah, because there are rules when you go to these places. A lot of times there's
Yeah,
a
that's what I said.
curfew. Yeah, so they can't. So they're like, no, I'm good.
They just want to live free.
So, but then there was a huge protest, which I have the most empathy for these people. I get it. Even the guy who attacked me, I felt bad for him because he was sick.
Blair or
Jer.
Blessings.
But the fact that you're like abusing cops now and throwing fireworks at them and stuff when these people did not want to move.
Yeah.
They didn't want to move.
Yep. You're right.
I'm so stupid. I'm so over it.
But you're into the shark thing.
That's ridiculous. So stupid.
I knew you'd like that one. That one made me feel
Negative
good.
encounter. If a shark attacked me, I would not call it a negative encounter.
You wouldn't call it shit.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah, I'd be
you'd
dead.
be donezo.
It's so stupid.
Negative encounters, guys.
Nope.
Um,
And who decided that? Some like 23-year-old girl that was like, I just don't.
that's
feel it.
definitely a white people thing.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Yeah,
cool.
white people are deciding to go to bat for sharks now because everything else is taken care of. You know, the gay thing's worked out. There's no more racism. Everyone's vegan, so let's start defending sharks more. You know, that was next on the list. So
Did you hear about this Speedy Gonzalez thing? Which I didn't know that they were going to take him out of the.
do you remember his cousin's name?
cartoons.
Do you remember
No.
Speedy Gonzalez's cousin's name?
No, what was it?
Bino Gonzalez?
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Was it?
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, that's fun. But
We used to call Frank Slowpoke Rodriguez in the early days of Rare Form, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
But they were
But is
gonna
that
take-
offensive?
I mean, to some people, but I don't know why.
What's offensive about it?
What's wrong
So-
with if his name is
Seriously.
Speedy O'Callahan? Is that like racist to Irish people?
So they were going to take it off, and then I learned that it was these white people.
Of course it
Who
was.
wanted it, and these Hispanic people were like, "No, leave! What are you talking about? Like, we actually like that.
Oh,
like,
he's
it's-
someone that like we can relate to.
Yeah,
It's finally like a Looney Tune or that we can relate
Right.
to.
So I don't think they took.
Well,
him
they
out, I'm
canceled
not
Pepe
sure.
Le Pew, right?
I
Yeah.
think they did, but he was also like legit a rapist. Like legit. Yes, he was.
Moncherie,
His whole thing was like pulling other. No, he was a skunk who wanted to fuck hot cats. So his whole thing is like he would go find a hot cat, and he would like hold them and pull them in and kiss them while they're like pulling away and trying
No,
not to
but
get kissed. and he'd fight them, but he wouldn't stop.
No, but
Don't say no. I'm
no,
right.
but listen. So if you watch it though, that
I
cat
did.
went under a fence. So it was a black cat with a white stripe. So
Do you know there's more than one episode, right?
No, I know.
He's been on like 100 episodes.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Tell yours.
But he thought.
Tell me I'm wrong.
He thought that this cat was a skunk.
Sorry, was that rude?
You stink.
Anyhow, the reason why she's
cat goes-
pulling away is because he stings because he's a skunk and she's a cat. And she's like, oh god, but also he's very aggressive. Anyhow,
He's a fucking rapist. I mean, he holds
That's a
them
bit
in.
much.
Pull it up. I'll pull it up on your phone. Look at Speedy. Look at
I'm not pulling that shit up.
you don't want it on your phone?
What am I, young Jamie out this bitch?
You should be. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's funny.
Wait.
Hey,
It's
you know what young Jamie gets paid?
money. No, what's funny? It's so funny you said that because I remember a couple weeks ago, I asked you to Google something because we were talking about
And
something.
I totally didn't.
You just like didn't even know. Just
Actually, I did.
Oh, you did?
And I couldn't find it.
Okay, got you.
And I didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
I was thinking, I'm like, is he gonna
So
is he
to
gonna
tell you
Google
the
it?
truth, I've never seen him with another cat except for the cat that accidentally
Look at the
got
one.
the
There's
white
one where,
stripe.
like he's pulling away, like the female cat is pulling away, like
Yeah,
I don't
but
want to be
that's-
here,
but
or
that's-
he'll be hugging and he'll do that
Yeah,
cartoon
it's
thing where it
this.
crawls.
But it's because he stinks and she's a cat and she's like, ugh, get away from me. No.
That's how you read it. But really, like she doesn't want his advances. But regardless, she doesn't want him, and he's forcing himself on her.
That's
because
true.
he's French, and everyone knows that they are perverts and
Okay.
pedophiles and rapists.
Okay.
Every one of them.
Okay.
Allegedly, says Darren.
So I understand that, but yeah. Okay, I get it. It's too much sometimes.
Yeah, I bet. We have a question for you, Heidi. And since this is your last show, we'll go out with giving
Mon
you.
chéri.
That's not terrible.
You take me to the Casbah.
It got bad just then, but when you started, it was like that.
Mon chéri.
I'm so happy we have a new segment called Heidi's Accent Corner, and we're gonna do it like maybe once a month.
Oh, I was gonna call it Heidi's retarded.
That's good too.
No,
Corner.
I can't use that word.
Well, we can.
Oh, I don't.
He can because he has a little bit of it.
Yeah, I'm partially retarded.
Yeah.
I don't. I was never allowed because I had an uncle who had he had epilepsy. I hate
Doesn't
that
make
word.
him retarded.
Heidi, do you
No,
know what
but he-
retardation is or what Down syndrome is?
He had to wear a helmet and he died at school. No, this isn't.
My brother had
My uncle died when he was 16. He took off his helmet and he went to the bathroom and he had a seizure and he died in the bathroom of his the special school he went to. So I was
Damn,
never
that is
allowed. I
fucked up.
hate that word so much.
Okay, I won't say
I
it
hate
anymore.
it.
Can I say it though?
Sure, but I hate it.
I had a cousin who had it.
Had what?
Retardation. She had Down syndrome.
Aw.
Yeah. She's dead now. Like
What
your
did-
your uncle.
What did she pass from?
Retardation.
I hate that word.
Being retarded. She passed from no. She lived her life expectancy went so much further than it was supposed to.
Yeah.
But
Why did they have lower life expectancy?
just more things go wrong, and
I
yeah,
think
it's
they're
just,
chromosome thing or something. There's something in
I don't know exactly what the answer is, but they do like very rarely does someone with Downs like live to be in their 70s or 80s.
Oh, really?
Usually it's
I
like
didn't know
30s,
Yeah.
20s, 30s.
love
Is the dude from Life Goes On still alive?
Corky.
Chris Burke?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
I love.
How old is Chris Burke?
Chris Burke is 19 years old.
No, he's not.
No.
Who do you think I'm talking about?
There's
actor or
a.
something.
He's definitely still alive because that will be big news when he does pass. But he must be in his 60s.
There's a kid that works at a grocery store out here over by my house, and he has Downs, and he's my favorite human being ever. I walk in, I
Did
give
we
him
just have-
hugs.
oh.
He's so sweet.
I just had this talk with friends over dinner the other night. But people with Downs are
Loving.
Very
beautiful,
sweet. Very sweet
beautiful human beings. So
Yeah, they are.
I do want to take a second.
Like they're on a whole other level.
We
of,
say
like,
the R word more than we should, but you have to know it comes from a place of love, and it is a funny word. And I do say it because it's like it does make people cringe a little bit, but I also do find it to be very funny. But I do have the most respect and love for people that do have Downs because they are
They're
wonderful
seriously the
human
sweetest
beings.
people
They're
ever.
like it's beyond.
My cousin Reggie, she would never hug you like chest to chest. She would always get under your shoulder, under your arm, and like hug the side of your body so that you could like she'd get under your armwit.
Oh my god.
She was
so
the best.
sweet.
Yeah, she was the best. And she was
I got little
obsessed.
tears in my
She was
eyes.
the best. And anyone who walked in the room, she would just be like so excited to see whoever you were. And it was always hugs.
I'm actually
and I love you.
kind of misty.
Oh, true. And like
sweet.
she would start and end every conversation with "I love you,"
Oh my god.
every single one.
Yeah.
And she loved the monkeys, and she would talk about. I saw her maybe I don't know 5-6 times a year, and we talked about the monkeys every time.
For the monkeys.
That's the monkeys. That's the one. And she was the best.
And she
And
passed away from.
who's to say that they're not right and we're, you know what I mean? Like
True.
Who's to say
Exactly.
that They're probably the real geniuses.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far, but you know, I can definitely confirm that part is not the truest.
Well, maybe their emotional
Emotionally, they're.
But I will say
is way higher than ours.
Yep.
the vibes that they put out are probably better for the universe than anything that we do.
Yep.
So,
I agree.
Reggie, love you. Rest in peace. Many years now, but
What did she
never be
pass
forgotten.
from? Did they-
Retardation.
Was it really?
No, I don't know. I forget exactly. It was complications of Downs or something.
Oh.
It wasn't from an STD. I know that much.
And how old was she?
I think she's in her late 40s, maybe early 50s. So she made it pretty good.
Hmm.
Chris Burke is still alive and born in 1965. So that makes him what?
15 plus
almost
us.
60?
Yeah.
56, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm so bad with math.
56.
I'm pretending like I'm adding. I'm like, 56.
Definitely 56. So let's try to get him on the show. It'd be fun to talk to him. We have one question for you, Heidi, before we go.
Oh no.
No, it's not a bit. It's not bad. Heidi, this comes from Serge. I didn't know we had a listener named Serge. But Serge.
Like Sergio?
I'd probably.
Okay.
Or it could be like the singer from that horrible band System of a Down. His name is Serge.
Oh my god, I love them.
No, you don't.
I mean, serious?
Okay.
Dan has terrible
No, I don't.
music taste.
Hold on a second.
By the way,
Hold the fuck on, Darren.
for a person who does it for a living,
System
what
of a
fucking
Down.
terrible fucking. Dan's music stinks, and I'm gonna say it. Dan, you listen to shit, man.
I'll give you one of my 3 favorite bands of all time.
Go ahead.
9 Inch Nails.
Sucks.
Jane's Addiction. Careful. Thoughts? Your thoughts?
I love Jane's Addiction.
And probably Fugazi.
To be honest, I only know the one song from Jane's.
Well, one song they have like 5 hits.
Jane says.
Dude,
You know,
you
stop.
realize I'm a black person,
Oh,
right?
Jane says.
Don't hold on a second. You cannot pull that card because
Yes, I
you're
can.
you're one of the most like uncliched black guys I know.
I am, and that's my point. And it didn't even. My point is, it didn't even get to me.
No. You know multiple Jane's Addiction songs.
We got to realize when they were big, hip hop was so fucking big in New York. Like how would I have listened to Jane's?
Well, you
man?
still know Green Day, right?
Yeah, I do.
Green Day was like just after the Jane's explosion. You know, Nirvana, same
But
time.
I feel like Green Day did way more poppy shit and was way more visible. I mean, they were
that might be more
they were in
more
video
visible.
games
Yeah.
and shit. You know,
You definitely know more than one Jane's Addiction song.
I know Jane's.
And you probably know Stop, Señoras y Señores, as you know, Heidi would know that one.
Exactly.
Danka, danka, danka,
Possibly.
danka, danka. You know that one. You know
Been caught
Stealing, you know.
Been caught stealing once before.
I don't think so.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you do.
Probably.
Dog barking song, everyone calls it. Anyway, where were we
Anyway,
at?
so
What the fuck were we talking about?
your three top
And
bands.
Fugazi.
The fuck is that?
I love that waiting room song.
Well, my bone to pick with you is you think the Beatles is a bad, what the fuck are you talking about?
What have they done lately? They're fucking garbage.
I want to have a conversation with your mom about this.
I bet you do.
I sure
I
do.
bet you do.
There's a song
Dude,
that
she loves to fuck.
Jane says, Sergio, right?
Yeah.
Serge?
Done with Surge.
Done with
Captain EO, Serge
Sergio.
EO. All comes around.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry. I
But
took us off.
Waiting Room, I will
Love that
argue.
song.
I have this really fun, the best opening song on a band's first album. And I have 3 choices.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting Room is one of them.
So good.
Welcome to the Jungle, Appetite for Destruction.
Welcome to the Jungle is fucking
yeah,
dope
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. that's
that
good.
delay shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe Head Like a Hole.
Oh, yeah.
For a first song on a band's first album, they're like, kick the door in with Here's Who We Are.
Yeah.
So wait, what is this?
Good.
The best first song on an album?
First song on their first album. So the first thing you've heard from a band ever.
What about Cannonball? Oh, whoo.
Is that the first song on the record?
I think so.
On their first record?
I think so.
I love that bass line.
Me too.
As a bass player, it's so weird how it starts on the second fret, and then when it kicks in and goes on the third and never goes back to the second.
Yep, so good.
Weird.
What about the first song on Dark Side of the Moon?
What song is it? Is that
Breathe, I think it is.
Is that their first album? It's not their first album though.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it's like the game is like the first time you're ever hearing a band on their first record. Like Weezer has a good one. My Name is Jonas. I think is their
that's
first.
pretty good.
That's a good opening.
Oh yeah.
Opening song. Nirvana's is it Dive? Is that the first song on Bleach? I don't remember. Or About a Girl? I don't know. That doesn't count though. Anyway, let's get to your question, Heidi. Serge says, Heidi, so happy you're on Rare Form. Curious if you had any hesitation in saying yes, and if so, what was the hesitation?
Oh.
Well, you of course.
That hurt me.
Besides the
It's like, is that weird dude
racism,
gonna be there?
like,
Is Dan leaving, or are you taking over for everybody? Because Darren's not going to be there because he'll be late in an Uber somewhere, so he doesn't give a fuck.
no, not at all.
How come? You should have had some hesitation. This is a mistake for you. I'm kidding. I'm so happy.
You could have
you're
at
here.
least thought like, maybe Todd won't like that, or
Yeah, I
something
thought
like
like, are you sure? Like people like want to see me, see me.
Oh, they want to
to
see
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, of course.
So I thought about
you the
that.
eye candy
like,
girl. You
Yeah,
crazy?
you're
Oh my
bringing
God,
you're
not
bringing some
today.
sex appeal to the show.
Really?
That's the only reason you're here. For your
I am
looks.
so sexy.
Yes, you are sexy. Come on, be proud.
Yeah.
Okay, it went away. That was less sexy. I don't feel that way anymore. It's gone now. Um,
No hesitation. Just that I thought, who's gonna want to fucking listen to me? That sort of thing.
see, that's
Like,
I
what
think
do
that's
I
a
have
good
to
way to
say?
feel. That's a good way to feel
Yeah,
about
like,
it.
really?
Because I think all three of us sort of have some of that. Like, who gives a fuck? But not like thinking, wow,
Whoa.
wow. I don't care. If you guys heard that, that's Darren's unprofessional phone ringing.
That's my actual.
Was it a timer?
job.
Was it a timer? Okay. Do you need to do something?
No.
Okay. We'll wrap up anyway. But
Yeah. So no.
God, we have so much to get to. We forgot to get to some stuff, but
I forgot to talk about my.
don't talk about it because we're gonna save it. We're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna have to in the next couple weeks. We have to bank a bunch of episodes.
Don't tell them that.
I mean, that's fine. A couple. I'm gonna be gone for the month of August,
Oh,
and
really?
so yeah. So we're gonna pre-record a couple, but like it's not gonna it's gonna be not gonna be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fine, Darren. Damn, dude. Want me to cut that part out?
I'm going to the Dominican
No.
Republic.
You just give me the kid eyes again. You're going to the Dominican next week.
This week. Or
Okay.
next week. Yeah, next week.
By the
sorry.
time people hear this,
You going to
you will
DR?
be in the Dominican.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Nervous.
dude. This is the surprise.
What?
The surprise from her
Yeah.
from the
Oh,
Persian.
Let's
to the-
give him a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heidi.
Someone listened to the show and felt really guilty.
Dominica
But-
is like Aruba. It's the same thing, like 112 degrees.
There'll be more brown people there, but don't look at them. Just look at me. I'm the only brown you look at, okay?
Oh my God.
Hi, they make love to you in Dominican.
Doesn't
Okay.
talk like that at
The way
all.
we do it in Persiadelphia is you only look at me, the brown.
Hashtag Persiadelphia.
Persiadelphia,
almost-
Pennsylvania.
Listen to this. So our flight is at 1:30 a.m. on Tuesday. I made appointments all day on Tuesday. I'm like, oh, it's awesome. We leave at 1:30 a.m. basically on Monday night.
Oh.
We almost missed our flight if it wasn't for my
You done fucked it up. Who
brains.
booked the flight?
he did. But we didn't like.
Good luck down there.
I've done that before too.
You're gonna land. He'd be like, I forgot to book a hotel.
Hey, Vlad, she fucked it up. She actually found out that we might have
You
missed
dumb
it.
bitch. Fuck, how did you not book us a hotel?
I was going to just like cancel or whatever, but you know.
Oh my God.
I should have come here without you like I always do. I should have come with my dude friends. They never fuck up like you do, you dumb bitch.
To be fair, we have to start making fun of our significant others.
No, because
Yeah.
ours
We
are
can't just keep dumping.
because
on
ours are
ours.
loving and supportive and great and take us
Oh
everywhere.
my God. So is he.
I think my
I
girlfriend's
have
about to break
you know,
up with me.
I'm going to keep doing this until I meet him at some. I have to meet him so I don't feel so. It's so easy for me to give shit to someone I've never met before because I'm a coward.
I
Yeah.
thought you met him, but it was just
If you put a
hard.
face to it, it's like oof.
It's like, aye, is he?
it's hot in here.
Is he strong?
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight?
Oh, he'd fuck you up.
You don't fucking know. Dude,
he's a boxer.
you have no. Oh,
He boxes at Wild Card with like Manny.
he sounds like a nice guy. He sounds like someone like.
Are you a wild card? Like I wouldn't know that you can actually fuck somebody up.
I hate fight like bragging people.
But you can do it.
Yeah. I've been beat up before, and I have fucked some people up before. When I
have
was
you been jumped before?
Never been jumped, but there's times when like, do you ever like as a dude, as a woman too, do you ever go through times where like you kind of want someone to fuck with you? That you're angry or like the world's
isn't that all of
daily
teenage?
All the time.
No, like as an adult, like
life.
Every year.
I wish somebody would.
Like
I will fuck
once
them
a year.
up.
About once a year, I'll have like I'll go on my nightly walks or something, and I'm like, I kind of wish someone would start with me. Like I don't want to like I have rage building, and I want to just destroy somebody. It's such a dumb way to feel.
You're not a rageful person.
And no, I know. That's why when it gets a hold of me, I like
you
like
bug
someone
the fuck out.
Someone needs to fuck with me, please. A couple years ago, it was like 2 weeks where like I was waiting for someone. Like I would sit in an intersection a little long, hoping someone would honk a horn at me,
and you're
so I could jump. What's your problem? And just cut him up, dude. Yeah, I am weirdly strong. I have very
Me too, actually.
I have very weird like I don't look strong, but I'm very very strong.
Me too.
Yeah. So I'm not a trained fighter, so your boyfriend would probably kick the shit out of me. But I would like. I'm not gonna cover up and cower. I'll fight. Let's do a fight. Let's do a Patreon.
Like a Jake Paul.
A Patreon fight. Me versus Persiadelphia, and winner take all.
How about we throw the thing that I put out to you? Do you want to see if the listeners would be down?
What'd you throw it to me?
I said, if we get to $1,000 a month, you will
1,000 patrons or $1,000?
$1,000.
Okay.
You will be deprived of Monster for a week and then have to do the show.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Not that.
So
right?
you're talking about Patreon. So if we get to $1,000 a month on Patreon, which we can do that with a little bit of push from you folks, I will go 2 full weeks, so at least 2 or 3 episodes, and you can see what it does to me. Of no Monster,
I can't
maybe
wait.
no Coffee Bean.
And I said I almost want to fucking pay you $1,000 just to see it.
You should. I'll tip you out too. That would be fun. Heidi, you hot or what?
So hot.
Let's get out of here.
Like I'm like dying right now.
It is getting hotter and hotter in here.
I must look atrocious. I have like sweat pouring off of me.
It looks like
I'm like the guy in Airplane sweating.
That's a good reference. You actually look like at the end of a porn shoot, the girl that just did a gangbang. How they're like always super glistening and like, is she shining from sweat or is it calm or what is it?
Definitely the casting couch look.
So, you look beautiful. Good, really good.
Did I do a good job? Or?
Can I wash it out? Can I get
Mucho bueno.
like it's all in their eyes. Like, can someone guide me to the bathroom? I can't open my peepers.
That's it. That was how I was when I got attacked with the shit.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah, you probably couldn't open your eyes or anything.
Dude, she got shit in her eyes and in her mouth.
Oh.
In her mouth.
I never heard your story like from you or anything.
Oh, I'll send you the episode. You got to listen to her first episode because I think
so fucking gross.
Your first episode, I think we went through it in like really. We wanted a lot of detail.
Yeah,
I'm sure y'all did.
Oh
I
man,
remember it was all dark in the room too.
Yeah. Someone asked me the other day where you came from and how he came about. Like, and
she came from shit.
It's really it's an amazing story.
She's like a phoenix, but
covered with shit.
On.
She's a shitty phoenix. But like I was like, yeah, she got attacked by a homeless guy who dumped diarrhea on her, and I wanted her to come in for an interview, and she was awesome. And that's been a paradise on earth.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys ever seen Ted Lasso?
Yes. Oh my god. I watched the first couple episodes. It's all right. Darren hates television.
Oh, that's right.
I know that name.
It's a new show with
so good.
Don't tell me his name. Don't say it. Oh God.
Wait, Ted Lasso's a real person though, isn't it?
No.
It's a fictional soccer coach.
He's was a football
coach
here,
yeah.
and then he goes to to England and he becomes a soccer coach.
Oh God, what's his name?
Why the fuck would you watch
Jason
that?
Sudeikis. Yeah, it's so good.
So he's like a redneck, like a high school or college football coach.
That sounds so boring.
But he's a real positive guy, and he doesn't know anything about
comedy.
soccer. It's
funny.
hilarious.
So he's hired because he's going to be bad at the job, kind of like Major League. Remember Major
I
League?
thought you were gonna say kind of like Darren.
yeah.
No, dude, come on. You're kind of funny. Oh, I want to talk about your web series real quick because
Don't do that.
what? Don't do that.
No one cares.
I can't. What do you
This
mean web
fucking guy,
series?
All right, go ahead.
Darren Downer. You've all heard of Debbie Downer, and now we got
Actually,
Darren.
I mean, I started promoting it again.
That's why I'm bringing it up, dude.
Is that what was
And
on
it's
your
also
Instagram
good.
story?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I was wondering what that was.
So years ago, Darren, like with friends of yours and comedy partners, on your guys' own, you made a web series, and that alone is impressive. And I would like people to see it.
Yeah.
You showed me. You and I watched a couple episodes.
How much do you think we paid to do all of it?
How many episodes did you shoot?
In the end, I think it was 5 or 6 or something.
And how long? Like 10 or 15 minutes each?
Mm-hmm.
How much did you pay? Okay.
Well, I didn't pay shit.
Right.
But how much did they pay?
500.
No, it's gonna be less than that.
No, it's not that cheap. Come on.
Really?
Man. Think about it.
I mean, I made a short
We
film.
got-
I made a 20-minute short film for $60.
Damn. But think about. I mean, you know what? You know who was our cinematographer for the second season?
Scorsese.
No, Dave's assistant's boyfriend.
Dominic.
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
That guy is very talented.
Yeah. He is. He's very.
We're talking about
and we paid him.
Navarro's
good.
assistant, Kelsey Gunn, who is a wonderful actress, and her boyfriend is a great man who is an incredible cinematographer.
Yeah, he did
He directs too, right?
Yeah, he
Okay.
directed and was the cinematographer. Yeah, he was doing 2 or 3 roles or some shit.
Very, very, very talented dude.
Yeah, he was really good. But yeah, I mean, I think it was like under 3,000 or something for the whole shit.
And it's really, really good.
And, I mean, think about the locations and the
Was that here
the,
or New York?
L.A.
What are you mad at me? What are you mad at me about?
Does it look like fucking New York to you?
Obviously, it does a little bit, or I don't know, shit.
What are you, dumb or what?
I mean, there's not a whole lot of exteriors. It's like inside bars, and you're in a car. It's not like you're
That
showing
was our friend's bar too.
What's it called?
It's not like you're going to
Laid
the observatory or the Statue of Liberty. I mean, it's interiors. How am I supposed to know where the fuck it is?
Laid Out. It's called Laid
Yeah.
Out.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty good.
Thanks.
I gotta say, and people can
appreciate
find it on YouTube. How would you search it?
Just Laid Out web series. It'll come up.
Okay, look at Laid Out web series. Give them some views. Give them some likes.
Damn, I can't remember what the name was. What that these other fucking momos wanted to call it. But if I can think of it, because
Collaborations are hard for that kind of stuff.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
trying to start a band, coming up with band names with 3 or 4 people.
Oh my God.
So
is
annoying.
Ridiculous.
awful. I'm listening to a podcast right now called Dead and Gone. Have you guys listened to it?
Yes.
It's fucking great.
So
Don't ruin
good.
it, but I'm almost
I
done
won't.
with it. But
Which
it's about
season?
there's more than one season?
Yeah.
A first season.
Dead and Gone. It's the
Grateful
about
Dead.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the murder show.
That's
Never
it.
mind.
It's a murder about Grateful Dead fans. Huh? You all right?
What? Are you good?
Hi, Shishai.
You good?
But there's a small part in this episode. It's a murder mystery about these Grateful Dead fans who were murdered. But they were talking about the
As they should. No, I'm kidding. Grateful Dead is kind of cool.
Kind of.
Oh, Helen Gone is the one I watched.
You should listen to add Dead and Gone to your list right now. So they're talking about the inception of the band name Grateful Dead, and they were gonna call it. Oh my God!
We suck and play music
icicle,
for 20 hours.
bicycle, icicle. To Warlock. I forget what it
Bicycle,
was.
Icicle Warlock?
No, it was 4 words that rhymed that had nothing to do with each other.
Bicycle, icicle, tricycle,
It's something kind of like that. I forget.
lysicle?
It's definitely lysicle.
Yeah,
lysicle because
lysicle.
that's the thing that everyone knows what that is.
Duh. yeah.
It's like
yeah,
everyone's first words: mama, dada,
lysicle.
lysicle. It's all of us first words.
I mean, mine.
But Grateful Dead, how it came up, and one of the guys in the band hated the name Grateful Dead, but turned into
Not a
All right, thanks for listening, everybody.
Not a Grateful Dead fan at all.
So one more time with the copy from Heidi, and we will get out of here. Just regular English.
Hold on, I want you to support my show again real quick.
Laid Out. You can
kidding.
find it on YouTube. Follow at Dinelli Radio.
I appreciate it.
He actually is a talented motherfucker, even though he doesn't care about this show and he's late to it and doesn't give a fuck. But he's a really talented guy on his own, and no matter what he does, I will support him and I'll be there on time every single time. Love you, Darren. At Heidi Sabrina.
That's very sweet of you, Daniel.
Yeah, for real. I do love you.
Love you too, buddy.
I hope you learn to love me someday.
Find us on Instagram and Twitter.
But hold on.
Find us on Instagram and Twitter at Rareform Radio, also on iTunes. Please subscribe, rate us, and leave a review. We are on YouTube, and you can find us just by searching Rareform Radio.
Wow, that was actually pretty good.
Kind of want to hump her now.
She put a little sexy spin on it.
Hi, Shashay.
Can I be honest with you? You made me wet. Like, I usually listen. To be honest with you, I usually have a tough time self-lubricating, but I could slide off this fucking chair right now, no problem.
No.
I'm gonna leave snail trails all the way out the door. What?
No pairing?
You know, we were
Wet as fuck right now.
okay. So moist is like the worst word ever.
Women
Is
hate
there,
that word.
I hate
for
it
some
so
reason.
much. Is
Can I-
there a different word to use for cake? A cake that's moist?
What about if we're referring, like right now, I have a very moist pussy. Because of the way you just talked. My pussy is like,
Why do women hate moist?
So it's so gross.
Let me do an impression.
Why do women? Oh, can I ask another
Yeah.
question? Why do women hate tits? Why do women always say boobs? Boobs is such a weird
I don't mind
word
tits
to me.
actually.
tits is good.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't mind tits.
And
at
white
all.
people and poop. I want to punch every fucking white person
Poop?
for that.
What do you call it?
Shit.
Shit.
No, but you wouldn't say
what
shit
if-
to a kid.
What if you're 5 years old? Yeah, you'd say, "Did you take a shit?"
Or if an old person, if you're helping an old person who
Yeah.
pooped on themselves, made poo poo caca.
For
Caca poops.
did you do
Caca
caca or something?
No, I didn't.
For a kid.
I think I did poop.
Yeah. Poop.
Even for a kid. Shit. No.
No, what's a bad word?
What?
Panties.
Oh, I hate. That's another one too. I
Moist
hate.
My panties are moist right now
I
because of the
hate
way
You
you
don't
talk.
like panties?
No,
It's gross.
underwear,
By the way,
or
no.
underoos.
Can I do an
Underoos,
impression
I
right
think.
now? If I were to pull my pussy lips apart.
Ew.
No, hold on.
Women
Don't
hate
listen.
pussy
Don't,
lips.
listen. Hold on. Be careful. There's someone in here who shouldn't hear that word. Listen, Heidi. You're making me uncomfortable right now because I'm trying to share with you, and you're making it really weird. But I want to tell you a little bit about my pussy lips right now. And Heidi, please, you look me in the eye when I'm talking to you. Right here, my pussy lips. When you were just reading that copy and you were like talking the way you were, my pussy lips got. Please stop laughing. I'm gonna say it again. When you were reading that copy, the way you said it,
I don't feel well.
made my pussy so wet.
I feel super
And if I were to
uncomfortable.
pull my pussy lips apart, hold
oh
on,
no.
Heidi, I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna start over. Just listen. If I were to pull my delectable pussy lips apart, they would make this sound right now. They go.
I'm done. Stop.
And women expect us to just slap it up.
Listen,
See how disgusted she is?
I wish more than anything that my husband would go down on my wet pussy right now. It's so moist. It's like cake, and it's just like.
Oh, gross. Ah. Stop.
You know what's funny?
Very uncomfortable.
Every time I stir pasta, I think about. Hold on. Every single time I stir pasta, I think about fingering girls in junior high. Every single time.
I guess I don't understand.
When you stir pasta, it goes,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and it's.
I can't.
Darren knows exactly what I'm talking about.
yes, yes, I do.
Dude, I will.
here.
My wife is like you. She hates how stupid I am.
Oh, I
And
thought you were gonna say she hates you.
she does a little bit. But if we're in the kitchen, I'm stirring it. I'll be like, junior high. Don't you think? She'll be like, stop.
Junior high when she was completely not into you. By the
Oh,
way,
I never fingered her in junior high. I saved it until our late 20s.
Did you know each other then?
We met when we were 12.
What?
I asked her out.
Tell her.
I asked her out when we were 12. I called her on the phone. Asked
Didn't
her
you say you
out.
were gonna marry her or something?
No. I asked her out when we were 12, and she's like, "Let me think about it and get back to you." And then 17 years later, we went on our first date. And I fingered the fuck out of her right there.
You're like, yeah.
17 years later.
You thought you were gonna get away from me.
She had to think on it. She had to be sure. She doesn't like to take risks. She had to do her homework.
She definitely thought about it.
She thought about it. And she still made the wrong decision. So shows you how stupid she is. All right, let's get out of here, guys. I got to go home and watch a Red Sox-Yankees game.
Oh, did you go to it last night?
No, because they play in New York and Boston, not L.A.
I thought you said you had to go to a baseball game.
I did. I went to an Angels game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who did they play?
The Seattle Mariners.
And who won?
The Seattle Mariners. Yep. But it's weird to be back at a park. And now, we didn't get into it, but like starting today, LA is back wearing masks again. We're back with a mask mandate inside everywhere because people refuse to get their shots. Darren and my brother and so many people.
But also, I talked to my doctor friend, and it's also
enough with your fucking doctor friend who's
vaccinated who have gotten it too. Because
Heidi, but the people that are vaccinated will not be hospitalized and they will not die. But there are people.
Pat Sadler is.
What?
The woman who used to work at E, she's vaccinated and she's really sick.
But you're giving one example out of
let
millions.
Let me say something.
No, I won't let you because you're giving bad advice to my audience who I care about, and you're passing off this bullshit science.
I got vaccinated. Listen.
I know, so you're not going to die.
Oh, maybe.
But now we're closing down the state again.
Right, it's not fair
because of people who refuse to get shots because they're at risk.
Right, but also my friend.
She's doing that thing. She says right, just waiting for her moment to talk, not taking in a word that I'm saying.
Yeah,
just
you're
like,
married. You know how that goes.
Right. When's my turn? Right. Go ahead. You're such a wums.
My friend who is working with COVID patients, she said that they found now after 6 months after being vaccinated, it's 30%.
It decreases
by 30
right.
That makes sense.
That's what
the
booster shots are for.
But so now people who got vaccinated 6 months ago are walking around and they can get it and pass it along.
Right. So what's your point? So your point is no one get it? Like what the fuck is your point?
No, but you're blaming people who are unvaccinated.
Yes. Because the people that won't get the shot is why there's a strain, the Delta strain in the first place.
Is that why, or is it from India?
Yes. Because if you wipe it out in the beginning, it doesn't have time to learn how to be better and learn how to mutate into something else. If you just kill it, it's just gone.
Okay.
So viruses and shit like that, they're so intelligent and they do everything to survive and they evolve and mutate at an alarming rate because they're survivors.
Well, just think of it as the spider in your apartment.
Kind of. I should have killed it the first time and then it wouldn't be on my fucking neck. And if people would just get their shots now, it could stop all of this. And now we're going to start shutting down because of the selfish people that don't want to get shots. Like Heidi wishes she was. And she keeps giving this. Listen, I respect your view on it. I just wholly disagree.
I'm vaccinated now. So
right. But what I have a problem with, I guess, is when you'll bring up one point of this person that got it and died, which doesn't negate the millions of people who are surviving from getting the shots. I understand there's exceptions to everything. That's like saying don't wear condoms because people have gotten pregnant before wearing condoms.
I don't believe in the fact that the children should be getting vaccinated. I think it's ridiculous.
It seems like the science says that kids are pretty fucking safe.
Yeah. So why put it into a 14-year-old?
Well, there's no. I don't think anyone under 14 can get it, right? I can't get the shot. I don't think they're giving the vaccine to kids.
No, they are.
They can.
Oh, they can?
Yeah.
They're opening it up to everybody now.
It's 13 to, you can be 13 now or 14. Yeah.
But I guess, again, the other argument is if you vaccinate that kid, there's a less chance that they give it to someone who doesn't have the
And that they're not going to have kids when they're 22 because they're sterile now.
Goddamn right.
Heidi's Conspiracy Corner. Check her out on West of the Rockies with Frank,
actually,
her new show.
Her new show. The show that none of us were invited on.
CDC. It's in the VAERS. So it's VAERS.com. And it's the side effects from everybody who got the. I'm telling you, it causes all these weird things in kids and children. It's an actual fact, and they're not reporting all of it.
The fact says who?
CDC.
They said that every kid who gets it is getting.
Not every kid, but a lot
majority?
of children. A lot. I'll send you the stuff.
I want to know the percentage. If it's above 20%.
If it's above, yeah, I was about to say 30.
Okay. Yeah, above 20%.
But even more above 20 is ridiculous.
I would have a little bit of concern, but like if it keeps people from having kids, good. There's too many fucking people on this planet. So let the idiots who won't get the vax now, let them die. No offense. I don't want you to die, Darren. But like the Midwest people, I wish, please stick around. I need you. I need you in my life.
No, you don't.
I absolutely do. But like let the idiots die off and make sure kids can't have kids. Can we go now?
Who's most likely to have a kid
in this room?
In this room.
Who's what?
Most likely.
Who's most likely to have a child?
You.
I'd say me too.
You.
I think so.
I think I'm barren.
Well, you've decided that you're just not going to do it.
Right. But like, I don't think my sperm works. And my wife, like, first of all, if I got my wife pregnant, it would be aborted within like 18 minutes.
Seriously?
Of me shooting a load. Yeah. Like, the only person that wants a kid less than me is my wife.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
she doesn't like kids in general.
Oh, I love children.
I do too.
They're
like,
awesome.
She likes her.
I just don't want to raise them.
What?
Oh no, I have it here, but I don't know like what. I'll send it to you and you can read it.
I can't wait to go over every word of it. I will read it because it's important to know both views. But whatever you're sending me, I know is bullshit.
It's the children'shealthdefense.org, and the Robert Kennedy, he started it. And it's basically hypothetical benefits to adults don't outweigh risks to children for the shots. They're saying that a lot of kids have gotten SARS, so they are pretty immune to COVID at the moment, the strain.
Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, my concern is not with children. My concern is with intelligent adults.
Yeah.
Who don't believe in the shot, who are now the ones that are getting sick, and like most of the people dying are people that aren't vaccinated, which should tell you something, because the vax works. So what a weird way to end the show.
Sorry.
no, I brought it up. I think get your shots.
Mask. Oh, we're wearing
masks again. Yes.
You're better than this, Dan. Come on, give us a joke. Take us out. What are you gonna fucking breathe into the mic?
I don't know.
Sip your fucking monster in the mic.
I know there's a game on right now that I want to be watching. I have to give Darren a ride home because we started late. We have so many more questions to get to.
All right, end the fucking show then.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.